Today, we're going to be looking at stress levels and mom groups.
According to research, mom groups are used primarily for information seeking and advice.
Mom groups can be found primarily on Facebook, which is where we will be focusing today's research. My research question was, how did the conversations on Facebook mom groups add to the stress of daily parenting activities? My hypothesis was that participation in mom groups significantly increases the daily stress of parenting. So let's look at how I gathered my data. My largest volume of data came from a Google survey which I designed. I received 112 responses. I also interviewed 2 respondents and asked them follow-up questions to the survey. I decided to explicitly ask the parents, does being a member of mom groups add to the daily stress of parenting? 8% said that it did, 80% said that it did not, and 12% said that they were unsure. Based on this question alone, it would appear that my hypothesis was completely incorrect. However, when I looked at responses recorded from other questions, I wondered if that were really the case. When I asked survey respondents if they felt that they received a lot of support from fellow parents in these groups, the majority of them said yes. During my interviews, when I asked my participants to elaborate on this, the 30-year-old mother said, I get a lot of support from being a member. I'm new to all this, and the other mums in the group are eager to help out and offer advice. However, when I asked the mother who was 38, she said, it can be supportive at times. More often than not, too many people want to tell you how to raise your child. Perhaps even more interesting was when I asked the question, do you doubt your parenting decisions when you read the conversation threads? As you can see, more than half of the respondents admitted to doubting their own parenting decisions on at least a few occasions. Overall, I find my study inconclusive. Despite the fact that most respondents claim mom groups do not add to the daily stress of parenting, many of the responses to other questions seem to suggest otherwise. So why was this research important? Our world is so connected and we have access to such an immense wealth of knowledge at our fingertips. While this can be extremely beneficial, it can prove problematic when parents are overwhelmed with a surplus of information, opinions, and intrusion purporting to articulate the best way to raise their child.